boy. Come on. Lazy fat man. Here we go. I'm up. So, crossing the crosswalk. I don't know if you got music in the background. ZOOX. That's the name of the car company that runs the autonomous vehicle, self-driving cars. Check it out. I'm sure we're gonna see a few. I like about this side is there's no Israel boy out here. This man, one thing I'm gonna say about this young man, he's super dedicated. He was here yesterday evening, and he's still here. Sorry?
Jesus, my friend.
I don't stand with Israel.
Oh, and Jesus is coming soon.
But what kind of shirt is that, man?
Oh, Jesus is the one that made Israel, my friend.
So you think Jesus would be standing with Israel bombing people?
100%.
Damn! You're my man. You think Jesus would stand with Israel as they drop bombs in Palestine?
Absolutely. Do you know why?
Wow, that's
Do you know why?
amazing.
Because the scriptures actually say,
Jesus.
those that come against Israel,
What did Jesus say?
I shall cut them asunder and destroy them, and they shall be no more.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you remember when Jesus was in the garden at Gethsemane and he was
Yes.
about to get killed, right?
Yes.
And then the
Yes.
soldiers came in, right?
Yes.
And homeboy pulled out his sword and cut the ear off, right?
Yes, and he said-
Jesus took the ear and put it back on, right? Because that was wrong. Jesus wasn't for that.
Absolutely.
So you think
do
Jesus
you know
would
why
be?
he
what?
did that? He said, Cephas, he said to Peter,
Yeah.
he said, these are not the ones to make war with. He said, this is not right. For you are not to act out in
believes
anger.
that Jesus would like say war is okay at some point?
So did you know that the Bible says specifically that God told King David to go and destroy different people
Yeah.
because of their sin?
Yeah.
And did you know that the Bible said that in the end day all
Yeah.
nations would rise against Israel?
but the thing
And
about
that
this
God
is-
said he would cut asunder all nations that rose against Israel
The thing
and
about that is
destroy
that-
them.
That's the Bible.
Yes, the Bible is the
you-
most profound book in all of history. Most historically
Really?
accurate and scientifically accurate.
But you have to believe that. I don't believe that.
You may not, but even atheists agree with that.
Hey, listen. That's insanity.
It's actually not. It's because did you know that through the Bible,
But
like
only if
from
you
a
use the
non-religious,
Bible.
you don't have to use the Bible.
I'm not saying the Bible is not it does not have accurate representation in history.
Absolutely.
That's my point.
Absolutely.
The Bible does have all of that because
It's
where
so accurate.
where does the Bible come from?
In the Middle East.
Exactly. So the Bible has all the facts about the Middle East written
Absolutely.
in it. No, me.
Yes.
People that look like me.
Yes.
Now I come from somewhere else. The Bible talks nothing
I guess
about
it's
us.
probably Kenya and
No, I come
some
from
islands.
Caribbean, but somewhere originally from Africa somewhere, right?
Yeah.
However, I know the Bible mentioned maybe Ethiopia or these places
Yeah.
here and there. However,
It does.
this is my thing. That's insane that we will take one book. It's like saying, and we know there were many different versions of the Bible.
There's only one actually.
The one that he
Hebrew.
has now,
In Hebrew, it's the same.
the Hebrew one,
Yeah, it's the same. It goes.
exact same one.
Exact
I
same.
don't know about all of that. but
You may not, but we have
many
the old.
different
We have the manuscripts.
variations of the Bible.
We have the original scrolls.
Okay, so you take whatever, but the scrolls is written by a man.
The scrolls were dictated by God.
Of course, you could say that, but
Well,
how do you prove that?
So
The scrolls were dictated by God.
You can actually prove
Anybody
that.
could, you
Yeah,
could
so
say
did
that.
you know-
I could write a book and I could say,
I
hey,
agree. You and me could get together and write a book, and we could call it.
yeah, say my words were written by God. If I could, and I believe everything that I write was written by God. And the reason I believe that is because I believe that God is within me, and I believe every single thing I do is a part of the Creator. So.
Yeah. And so,
Those are probably
so-
holy words that I write. That's why I don't throw
So
away
you,
my.
you want to know something really neat is that in forensics
Yeah.
you can actually tell how many writers there are to a book. Did you know that? through
how many writers there are to a book.
Yes.
If the person physically writes something down.
So if you,
Or
me,
ideas.
if you, me, and another person got together,
Yeah.
and we typed a book,
Yeah.
not even handwritten,
Yeah.
typed a book,
Yeah.
you could tell there was 3 authors. to the
Well,
book. Did
I
you
don't know.
No, I'm saying this is
Maybe.
Is a fact.
I don't know if that's a fact.
Oh, it is. Did you know?
Well,
that
I have to research
Did
the
you-
facts to
yeah, you
agree
can.
that they're facts. Because
Absolutely.
I don't know that they're facts.
Absolutely.
In fact,
I'm giving you
even
things
the
that you
facts
can
I
go
don't know
look
that
at.
are facts.
I'm giving you things you can go look at because the FBI uses this today to be able to see if certain witnesses' true stories are true.
Yeah.
They use this today to be able to forensically tell how many authors are to if someone's writing in
Yeah.
their
You know,
freaky notes
some
and
kind
stuff
of weird
like that.
letter, yeah.
Yeah.
Setting bombs and stuff.
Yeah, and so that's how they use this today
Yeah.
to be able to tell. And you can take the Bible, which was written by 40 different authors over a period of 2,500 years,
Right.
and you can take that. And when you do the math and calculations and forensics on it, it comes up with one author, which is impossible.
Oh boy. I don't know about that.
You may not, but
I
these are
really
facts you can go back
100%
and
don't know
check.
about that.
These are facts
I
you
would
can go back and check.
I don't even know if I would have to Google that and see if that's true. That's a crazy idea. Imagine that. But I don't think it's real, even if that's what they say.
You may not.
However,
But yes.
the reason I cannot understand your thinking is because I don't understand how the idea that Jesus was supposed to die for human sin
Yes.
and bring and all people, not even
Jesus
the
and-
black ones that weren't mentioned in the Bible, really,
Actually
you know,
was.
except as maybe what? Yeah, okay.
They were mentioned.
Where were they? Under what?
And it says that the Ethiopian eunuch came
Yeah.
and was looking through the book of Isaiah, and,
All right.
said, and Thomas came into him and said, "Hey, you know, these things." He says, "I understand
Yeah.
these things not." And so he explained these things to him, and he said, "I understand these things." For he was the chief eunuch of the Queen of Sheba.
Okay.
And so then he went back, taking the scriptures with him,
Yeah.
understanding the knowledge. These are things recorded
These are the
in
things
history.
like I understand that. I grew up in the church. From the time I was a kid, I've read the Bible from the top to the bottom. I don't remember every part of it to cite them all, but I know pretty much.
You know a
it's-
good majority.
Yeah, I know a good majority. I've heard it over and over and over for years and years and years and years.
Very good. So why aren't you Christian now?
Why am I not Christian now? I don't think I'm not Christian. I mean, I'm a lot of things. I don't even think I'm Christian, but I mean, if you say Christian in the sense of what people say, what it means to be Christian, it means to be Christ-like or trying to be like Christ, right? All right, let's say you go with that idea. I could live with that,
Yeah.
right? So maybe I'm Christian in a way. I might also be Buddhist in some kind of ways based on some of their sayings, you know?
Did you know that the Buddhists get part of their sayings from the Bible?
They all do. It all comes back here. But my thing is this. I know that for a fact that anyway, that's religion. And I don't believe that. And like you said, there are many books with teachings that will teach you pretty similar stuff. Love your neighbor as yourself, basically. That's the main idea.
Exactly.
Be nice and kind to other people and things like that.
Yeah.
Dropping bombs on people is not part of that, is what I'm saying. Like dropping,
So,
I mean, back in the Old Testament, they used to wage holy wars and killed all these people. They say, God said, go and smite the Amalekites and smite the Huites and smite them, right? But that's my point.
See,
They wrote that so they could do the shit. That's like, right now you said Donald Trump, he said, he's like, oh, they have weapons of mass destruction, smite them. Because he created that fucking idea, like fictitious, like just out of his, poof, let me do that one. That one works for right now for politics, right? And so he goes and he smites them for the damn hell of it. Then history will write it down and say, oh, because right now he controls who writes shit, right? If you say what he doesn't want, he's like, nah, you're in trouble. So imagine back in those days, right? So of course the history is written even more fucked up.
Actually, no. Did you know that the Bible actually records the good,
know.
bad, and ugly? If you remember from the scriptures, it records the kings sacrificing their sons and their daughters to the idols and offering. It says God was displeased with them and destroyed them.
Yeah.
It
So
says God destroyed them.
So do you you have any quote of Jesus in the New Testament era where he says to go smite
Absolutely.
some
The
people?
Bible
Where would
says-
he? Where?
How you doing, bro?
What's up, man? You messing with this guy smiting people out here, man? How you doing, bro?
You were saying what?
I was just fucking with you. Oh, yeah.
I'm good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's California for now.
But like Belize or
Yeah, I'm Belizean originally, yeah. Where are you from?
Ghana.
Okay.
My uncle's wife from Belize.
Okay. So you could tell.
Ah,
Can you tell? I love
I knew
Belize.
it wasn't too far off.
I was thinking Ghana, but then I heard like the accent. Usually when someone looks like from Ghana and then the accent is a little bit up there Caribbean.
Yeah.
And then
I knew it wasn't too far off.
Yeah, so that's where I'm from. But this guy's, he believes that Jesus would want Israel to smite the
I didn't say that.
like he believed that it's okay.
What I said was,
You think Jesus would be okay with killing the other people next door?
the Bible said God will bless those that bless Israel.
That's
and curse
if
them
you're
that
going by
curse
you're
Israel.
just going by the Bible. That's like saying, hey,
The Bible
the
is-
Quran says
the Quran says a lot of sick
exactly the
stuff.
Quran.
It
The
says-
Bible says a lot of sick shit.
Actually,
The Bible
look.
says exactly the same thing the Quran says.
No, it doesn't.
Tell
I
me
know
the
the
difference
Quran.
between
So in
what
the
the Bible and the Quran. I started reading the Quran, but I couldn't finish it.
That's good.
I
because
almost converted
It's good.
because of a girl. I fell in love with when I was
Right, right.
17, but it's certain like there's verses, it's domestic violence is permitted.
Yeah,
As
absolutely.
annoying as women
Shit.
can be sometimes,
But I'm
like
saying,
it's still,
okay,
it's
in the
still-
Bible-
it's still not.
Literally.
In the Bible, there's no way you could kill
First
your woman. You
Corinthians-
could stone them, and you could fucking.
First
back in the day,
Corinthians-
you used to stone them.
No, actually,
First Corinthians 6:9 said that revilers, people that abuse people or their partners, will
Yeah.
not enter into the
Yep.
kingdom of heaven.
I would have to read them exact script.
And then also,
however,
do you know how old Aisha was when he was married?
exactly.
Aisha, Muhammad's wife.
I don't know how
She
old.
was 9 years old.
Okay,
Yeah.
bro.
Really sick stuff.
There are people right now that are messing with 9-year-olds, grown-ass men.
Yeah, and did you
In
know,
the presidency
did you-
and the
Yeah,
whole
but
9 years.
this is supposed to be a prophet, a major religious figure in,
Like,
the,
he's
in
supposed to be the
Islam.
top
He's
guy.
supposed to be the top guy.
Dude, back in Bible days, in the
Arguably.
Bible days, what was an adult back in? Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I grew up in the Caribbean. Back in my grandparents' days, they were like 13 and 14 considered
Yeah.
man and woman
Absolutely.
having kids and shit. So
Absolutely.
what are we talking
That's how
about?
it is in Israel.
So okay, so then what's the
Yeah,
difference?
Bible says-
All right, that's
the
what
thing
I'm.
is with the Bible, God says that whenever you become a son,
There goes plane taking off over there. It's Jason Spitz's journey. This is Saturday, May 23rd. And I'm chilling like a villain. And Las Vegas Boulevard. Morning, sir. Alright guys, I'm gonna keep on moving. Oh, I should go there. I wonder if they're playing poker this early. Maybe, who knows? I'll leave it alone. People are starting to move again. It's about 7:45 or so. Yeah. So, that's what it is. The sun is nice and bright. Am I in the right place? Yeah. I gotta get back to where I come from. All right, we're gonna go across this hill one more again. One more again. Let's see. I think I'm going too far. I got some steps to get up. All right, folks. It's me versus the step. So, imagine if you're in a wheelchair, you probably got to take. Whew. Now let's see how you go. Oh, actually, there goes the elevator. So if you're in a wheelchair, you got to take the elevator, which is okay. That was a little bit of work. The next day still, we are at Paris, I guess it's called. We got that walk, so I'm gonna get boogieing with it. And it's up. Bear Park is closed. Well, maybe not. People are at the Bear Park. And across the street is Caesar's Palace, I believe. Yeah. You've seen that in my video. The horseshoe. Do what the horse do. World Series Poker at the horseshoe. You're ridiculous. Yeah, you are ridiculous. Go down. It's a blessing when you pray. It's the way you move the way. Where you ride the waves and do your head. It's a big deal when I say that my love is finished. All right, folks, back in the casino, off the strip, heading into the room. Jason's visit journey. This might be the end of this video. We'll see. All right, stay tuned. Give me a like and a subscribe.